and gentlemen, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Keith and I'm your host. Now this will be a future video here, so if you're interested in watching machine work here in the shop, this is not your video. I'm going to take you with me down on an event that was shared to me by LENOX. We went down there before we actually went in and we're checking out this new product that they had here. We visited the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, and we went on the grounds of a historic site, and overall it brought a new meaning. And what really stuck with me was no member left unforgotten, and it was just a beautiful place and a really cool share. So I'm going to take you along on my journey down in Maryland, and here we go. All right, we made the cut. October 23rd, we take off from Boston, and we fly on down and land in Baltimore. Now, from there we went to the hotel and we got ready, and that night we went out to a restaurant and was treated to a nice dinner. And the highlight was this LENOX cake, all made up and decorated, and it almost looked like CNC cut lettering, and it just really was pretty awesome detail in this cake here. And then we had a little laugh as one of the gals was cutting it up, and here we go.
The cost per cut is way lower.
How many cuts can you get out of that blade?
Oh, no hands on the cake.
So smooth.
The next morning, we took the bus down to the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Park. We met up in the Memorial Chapel. The National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Chapel is special to American firefighters and our fire hero families. A chapel vigil is held during the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Weekend, so families can light a candle and place a rose in honor of their loved ones. During the holidays, the chapel is decorated with trees bearing ornaments sent by our families. The chapel was built in 1839 and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1997. All right, we stepped out of the chapel and we got a tour around the Memorial Park. Walk of Honor. The National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Park features a Walk of Honor that concepts the monument, the historic Fallen Firefighter Memorial Chapel, and the memorial plazas. Each brick on the walkway bears a personal inscription. Separate sections in the crosswalks are also organized. The foundation's major donors. These special sections include corporations, organizations, and individuals for their support. Proceeds from the sales of these bricks help finance construction of the Memorial Park. There is a pre-section 1981 Project Roll Call, identifies and honors firefighters who died in the line of duty prior to the creation of the National Firefighters Memorial in 1981. About halfway around our Walk of Honor, we came up to this monument, 40-foot tall bronze monument called the To Lift a Nation 9/11 Memorial. The famous photo was taken by Beacon Record photographer Thomas E. Franklin of 3 firefighters from New York, raising the American flag at ground zero. The monument stands 40 feet high, 6 feet deep, and 8 feet wide. Each of the 3 firefighter statues weigh more than 5,000 pounds and were formed from approximately 160 bronze sections weighing between 60 and 80 pounds each. The monument sits beside a brick plaza that connects it to the Walk of Honor in the National Firefighters Memorial Park. Okay, from Lift the Nation, we headed over to the other corner of the Memorial Park, and this was a monument, National Fallen Firefighters Memorial, constructed in 1981. The 7-foot stone monument features a sculpture, Maltese cross, and the traditional symbols of fire service. At the base of the monument is an eternal flame symbolizing the spirit of all firefighters, past, present, and future. Plaques encircling the monument list the names of men and women of fire service who have died in the line of duty since 1981. Each year, America honors its fallen fire heroes during the National Memorial Service at the monument site. The ceremony includes the placing of a presidential wreath at the monument and dedication of a plaque honoring those who died in the line of duty during the previous year. Alright, we start our last journey over to the chapel, and I look across the courtyard back at the bronze monument there, and the next building along the walkway there, and we stopped and I grabbed a couple eye catchers on the walkway as we went. I went inside the church and headed upstairs and got a couple pictures looking down inside the chapel. It is a beautiful chapel, and a great place to come and remember those that you've lost. So we gather up here because we're getting ready to witness LENOX giving the Firefighters Foundation a really nice check, and there it is, $15,000 they're giving them, and we're there to witness it, and it was something pretty special. We were all enjoying, and even a few jokes were said along the way, and anyhow, that was our adventure there, and we headed on out of there and got on the bus for our next destination. Once we saw the grounds of the Firefighters Foundation, we went over to fire station, and they had it all set up with a vehicle inside and some of their other new products that we'll be talking about here soon. But the product that we were in there to watch and demo was their new LENOX Gold Power Arc curved blade. Now this blade is curved, but it's also tin coated, and it brings a whole new meaning to the demolition blade. They sent me one here that's actually kind of nice. It actually has Turn Right Machine Works on it, and I can't wait to scratch that off. But I did have hands-on down at this fire station. Let's take a look. Okay, our next stop was the Vigilant Hose Company, and inside we were introduced to several new things there. The speed slot carbide tipped hole saws, and then we were going in there to see the curved arc blade, but there was also laser reciprocating saw blades and a lot of other designs for cutting the black iron. The next thing was the VARI-BIT, and the VARI-BIT is a new product coming out, and so we get to sneak peek on that. Then we get a glance, well, first we got to sign our registration and our releases right there, and then we got a glimpse of the little car that was going to get punished today, and Plymouth Horizon. So, they got it's all prepped for doing the demo, and but it sure looks like some old grandma's car. It's pretty good shape for how old it is, and anyway, it's the victim of the day. All right, this looks like the demo here we're going to be cutting up. This reminds me of the fair. Demolition Derby. You know, being in the firefighters building and seeing their gear, it's pretty spectacular. Have learned something though on this event, and they had it well lit, there's no doubt, to see what we could see, but sometimes the lighting was hindering to taking photographs and videos kind of thing. They filmed this live as well, a live shot as far as doing the car cut on their own page there. LENOX team and the firefighters, a great team workmanship putting this demonstration together, and we're kind of all hanging around and waiting for the time frame that the pre-scheduled timing of this car cut. But we're just enjoying and talking, getting to know each other, and getting set up with our cameras, and the rest of the group here, the firefighters standing and watching and enjoying the event as well. A little bit of details. We're talking about the curved arc blade there that he's going to be using on this cut, and a few more pictures of the car we're going to torture today. Oh, the countdown's coming. The camera guy's up on the stand there, and the saw's in position, and gloves are coming on. And we start our countdown. Here we go.
20 seconds to live. 20.
I believe you should be the guy doing it.
5.
Hey everybody, my name is Matt. On behalf of LENOX Tools, I'd like to welcome y'all here in person and everyone joining us online to Emmitsburg, Maryland, home of the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation and the Vigilant Hose Company. So we're going to kickstart this day with a pretty exciting product demonstration where I'm going to be cutting this 1988 Plymouth Horizon in half using one of our bimetal reciprocating saw blades. The blade I'll be using is our 960G Power Arc blade. This is a bimetal blade. It's 9 inches long. It's 10 TPI. We do two things to this blade to take the performance of it to the next level. The first thing we do is we put a titanium nitride coating on the cutting edge. The second thing that we do, and you can probably see on the blade, is we put a curve on it. Both of those just help the blade cut faster, much more efficiently, and last longer in tough metal cutting applications like cutting a car in half, right? So yeah, how am I going to be doing it? I'm going to jump up on the roof. I'm going to cut the roof. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to be cutting the floor. And if all goes well and the car cooperates, this baby should be in half in less than 2 minutes. So just give me a minute. I'm going to jump up on the roof, and then we'll get started.
Yeah, serious. And you know you're in the flag with some people.
Yeah. I was not expecting that.
Yep, I agree.
All right, so to help me get going here, I'm going to ask for a countdown from 5, all right? You guys ready? We're ready. Yeah. Everyone ready? Come on, I can't hear you. You ready? Yeah. All right, so let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute, 7 seconds, using the Lennox 960G to cut this Plymouth in half. Thanks for joining, appreciate it.
Woohoo!
Take that on the plane.
That's rad. Do it again. That's awesome.
Okay, this is the VARI-BIT we're going to be testing out on the side of the car here. And this is a DeWalt. My interest was being able to stop at any one side. And it doesn't seem to suck it in, so it's pretty good. In that fashion, I'll be able to take it. Easy to recognize the sizes. Oh, there's plastic inside this car too. All right. I don't know how many of those holes we'll be able to make, but it's sure making them right now. All right. Anybody next?
Let this baby breathe. That's like 3 horsepower right there. I don't think I just.
He's like, I have to take this out of here. I'm like, well, I gotta do something.
Are you gonna sell these custom rims?
No, I'm gonna take the wheel off and leave the finish.
Okay, one more web here.
Surprising amount of strength.
Yeah. Like you could almost kick the car and it would like come off.
Wow.
So when the tow company comes back to get this out, and he just looks at me and he's like, I say, there's a guy named Kiefer. Blame him.
Oh, look at this maniac. You can't.
Not with the engine.
You've got a big connect right here, Keeper.
The rotor's there, that's the problem.
Is it?
You need the saws off.
You need that pry bar out there in the truck. I think you got it. There you go. I saw a move. One in the front, 3 o'clock.
We're working on a project. We're working on a project.
Don't bother me.
off.
It's off.
Are you happy, Pappy?
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
5 different people. Sometimes it's just a sticker. To him, it's just whatever this is. I don't know what it is. How much you get the tire off? That right?
All right, the VARI-BIT wheel. Is that in your way?
Are you determined to take this home piece by piece? He was actually fired today. You know, we did. They can put it in practice, right? You're bending the hinges.
All right, I hope you enjoyed my little share of my trip down to Maryland. And remember, this was a shared event to me, and I'm sharing it with you. Lennox is not paying me to stand here and talk about them. All right. Now, the reminder here, because they do have that new VARI-BIT, and they're going to have a giveaway this coming Monday, the 4th, through Monday, November 11th, okay? So a week, they're going to have a giveaway on the VARI-BITS. I'm going to go ahead and post a link for you to have a chance to put these bits in your own hands. Now, these are coming out to the market, and they're not going to hit the market till about September, I believe, is what it says here. 9 holes total in the bit details here: quarter, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, half, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, and 3/4. All right. Now these are 2.5 times longer life on these bits, so it's a new generation of VARI-BIT is what it is. Starter, faster starts, and wide range of materials, including steel, sheet metal, stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass, and plastic. All right, the precision ground and dual flutes for cleaner holes and burr-free holes, I should say. And the sizes on each of the holes is laser engraved right on the flute there, and that lasts a lifetime of your bits. For all the stabbing and playing around that we did at the event afterwards there, and I was enjoying watching Kiefer. He was really putting it to test on that rim, and that was hilarious. It was good stuff. All the media personnel that was there are total enjoy, and the Lennox family totally enjoyed them as well. So after 2 p.m. November 4th, this coming Monday, and then you can get on there and get a chance, because the first 100 people will get a chance to have those VARI-BITS in their hands. All right. Until next time, get her done.